she'll just string along all through thick and
Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill is set in 1959, during one of legendary singer Billie Holiday's final performances. Through a mix of music and dialogue, the spotlight shines on Holiday's troubled life.
And it kind of shows her falling apart a little bit. Just kind of has her telling these stories from past moments in her life.
Billie Holiday overcame a troubled childhood to become a singing sensation, only to be brought down by drugs and alcohol. The audience is brought in at the lowest point in her life.
They're witnessing a woman who has lived through so much, only to then depend on a particular drug of choice. They'll see her decline over the course of the conversations and the songs.
The play also focuses on Holiday's life as a woman of color in the 1950s.
She's had a much harder life than I had, and she's had a lot of experiences that I've been fortunate enough not to have.
The stories that she tells of her experiences, of her navigating this society as a woman of color, as an artist, I don't think we've come that far. You'll find many Black women artists navigating a very volatile and at many times unjust set of systems that all they can do is get out on the other end and survive.
I mean, definitely appreciate her more. You know, like being a Black woman in that time in general is hard to imagine, but somebody who's trying to, you know, break boundaries, so to speak, and performing in these places and doing all kinds of things like that, I definitely can appreciate her more for that.
Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill posed a new challenge for its star, Celeste Jones. While she's joined on stage by musical director Will Lewis III, she has to carry the play.
This is my first time ever doing a show where it's just me. You know, I mean, Will's on stage playing the piano and he has a few lines, but it's just me with the majority of the lines, and I wasn't sure what the rehearsal process for something like that was going to be.
It feels personal, right? Because what we do and what we've done every day for the last couple weeks is just come and hang out and talk about stuff that's happening in the world and talk about stuff that's happening in the script that's representative of this world at a different time. And, you know, we've just been able to connect.
And they hope this story connects audiences with the human side of a musical icon.
It's not always going to be happy, and you might not walk out feeling like all warm and bubbly inside, but hopefully you'll walk out feeling something.